Well, I am being honest all month, so I may as well confess that I whine sometimes. I gripe, I complain, I grumble. Do you ever do this? It gets on my wife's nerves. She says, "Stop whining." I tell her, "I don't like the tone of your voice. It's beginning to bother me." Here are a few of my complaints. The water from our tap leaves smudges on our cups. Long waits in doctors' offices with mediocre reading material. Why the garbage truck never comes on time. Why all four wheels on my shopping cart go in opposite directions. Having to make the bed when I'm the last one out of it. Man, the list goes on. During my year of living without a lie, we took a trip to a third world country. I held children who were orphaned when their fathers were electrocuted trying to tap into power lines so the family could have one bare light bulb. We stood in a village that a hurricane had leveled. Their faces beamed as they told me, "Yes, we lost everything. Our homes blew away. But the church is still standing. We go to the church." These kids don't stand at the fridge wondering what's for supper. There is no fridge. There is no supper. And there I stood in mid-grumble. The guy who gripes about the weather and lights left on and waiting on doctors. These people have never seen a doctor. I complain about the fact that my hair has gone underground and is coming out my ears, but what on earth do I have to complain about? One day we visited Carlos, a child we sponsor through Compassion Canada. The temperature was almost unbearable as we ran out of bottled water, and never in my life had I experienced such raging thirst. Have you done this? Suddenly, Carlos's mother pulled from a small icebox an ice-cold bottle of Coca-Cola. I ran my fingers over that bottle. I held it up to the light, then sipped it slowly, relishing every single drop as they crawled down my eager throat. I have tasted Coke since, and I am amazed that they no longer use that recipe. This drink was straight nectar from heaven. It taught me a glorious secret to the joyful Christian life. Give thanks for each and every blessing while we hold it in our hands. On the long flight home, I wrote out a list of things that I'm thankful for. Water that comes from a tap, clean cups to drink it with, lights in the house, even if my kids leave them on, waiting for the doctor in a waiting room complete with leather sofas, an aquarium, and hope. Garbage dumps outside our cities. The truck may not be on time, but that's okay. Shopping carts and grocery stores crammed with food, a place to sleep tonight even if I have to make the bed in the morning. How about you? What are you thankful for today? Would you write it down? Or better yet, maybe pick up the phone right now and tell someone.
It wasn't me. I'm fine.
That looks good on you.
We should do lunch sometime.
Have you ever told a lie? Phil Callaway is no stranger to daunting challenges.
When an editor at a large publishing house called asking me to write a book, I was flattered. "I want you to see if you can tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth for an entire year and keep a diary." I said, "I'm sorry, you're breaking up on this end."
12 months later, Phil's journal was crammed with success, near success, and outright failure. To Be Perfectly Honest is a collection of humorous and often moving stories that will leave you with one question. How would your life change if you were sold out to the truth with no exceptions? To Be Perfectly Honest, we'd like to send a copy of this book to you as a thank you for your ministry support. Write to us, order online at crossroads.ca, or call 1-800-265-3100.